For the past like 3 or 4 episodes, I would always start at my mega base doing some form of mega build or mega terraforming or something like that. And I guess the main reason is I've just been enjoying myself. I've just been having a whole bunch of fun, but even I can realize the fact that maybe we should mix in a thing or two here in between the base building. And that's exactly what we'll do today, because I've come up with 3 separate minigames, or technically 3 separate minigames. Some you've probably seen before, some you've probably not, that we'll be building over here at the minigame district. I heavily doubt we'll finish them all today, but it'd be good to at least get some form of a start today. And the game was pretty much called Drip Drop, where there was a whole bunch of drip leaves and we had to run across them, we could throw snowballs, then basically the goal is kind of like Spleef pretty much in a way. But before we can even begin thinking about working on that, we of course need to dig out a huge area for it. And why do I still not have a beacon? Like, having a beacon would seriously help this project out. I'll do it the manual way for now, but in case things get a bit dicey later on, we might have to go grind ourselves a beacon out. Fortunately for us, no beacon grinding was required. But now we gotta go out in the world to find ourselves a whole bunch of drip leaves, as well as a whole bunch of clay for the design. And another fortunate thing is I actually know where a lush cave is. Go up here, come down here, and just down there, yep, here's a big old lush cave right here. Well, okay, not that big, but you know, big enough for what we need. And of course, if it's not big enough, we could always find ways to find more drip leaf and things like that. And actually, while we're here, we might as well grab some moss for the, LO. As I was saying, we might as well grab some moss for the design too. Now that we got that stuff, let's go build this thing. So this game, honestly, is pretty straightforward, to be honest. Like, you jump down here, you're on drip leaves, you run around, and you try and knock other players off. I think in the end, I might have the players use fishing rods or something like that, because snowballs, you can run out of them pretty quickly, and in other means, probably not the best of ways, so probably fishing rods will be how we're actually going to play this thing. Moss, water, drip leaf, and there we go. Drip Drop is pretty much completely built up, and again, I think it's pretty self-explanatory how you play this. You jump down here, you run around the place with another player, you try knocking them down using fishing rods, and if you so happen to fall down here, then you'll just fall down in some water, head over here to get yourself over to this ladder to get yourself out. And I really wish I wasn't the only one on right now, because I really love playing this game when we played it last. But who knows, maybe we'll play it later in the video, but for now, we have another game I want to build up, and this next game is actually based on abbreviations, you know, the TBH, or the ATM, or the RN, or all those other ones. So someone's going to push a button, and they're going to get 2 different types of slips. One of them is going to be for a noun, and another one's going to be for a verb. And their job is to completely make a sentence from those 2 types of slips, but they have to abbreviate that entire sentence, and whoever gets to the sentence correctly, or whoever gets it close enough, wins. That probably made no sense at all, but I'm sure it'll make sense after we build it. But to build this, we of course have to build like the main structure point of this entire game, where, you know, you get all the slips and everything like that. And this design, I swear, it's probably the dumbest design I think I've ever made. It's literally so dumb that when you facepalm yourself, you'll probably break a few bones. I hope you're sitting down for this, because if you're standing up, you're gonna fall off your feet, but not in a good way, because yeah. Very yeah, but not in the good way. Not the good yeah. Okay, pretty much, I couldn't think of a good design for this, but then I thought, you know what? Why not just build my mind when I thought of trying to building up designs? Like, I swear, whenever I get stumped, I always just look like this or something like that. But yeah, when you push the nostril, what will actually happen is a noun and a verb slip will actually come out, and then, yeah, you will actually be able to play the game. But before that, we're gonna need some nouns and some verbs. We need our grammatical hats on or something like that, and actually think about what to actually put on these things. Hat, story, cube, Ohio, George, and there's a whole bunch more in here, which I'm not going to spoil right now. And I just thought, how hard is this game actually going to be? Because if you're even going to try to get even close to it, that's probably going to be pretty hard, because there's like, what, hundreds? No, more than hundreds. There's a lot of different words out there. Maybe if this whole abbreviation thing doesn't work out, maybe it could be a form of charades or something like that. I don't know. But again, there's no way to know until we actually play it. Let's test this out. Let's give this a try. So let's get ourselves a noun and a verb. Why did we only get one? Where's the other one? Mildly concerning, but okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, the redstone needs some fixing up here and there. Oh, and oh, you really? Oh, where did that guy even come from? Like, I was alone, just stuck inside of here, and then all of a sudden, this happened. And after letting my frustrations out more, everything should be fixed up, everything should be working now, so if we actually push this nostril now, then we should get 2 pieces of paper, and yeah, there they are. And these are an interesting pair, I must say. So I think this first one, while we're testing it out, I'll do a pretty simple one. So DWTL. Yeah, something like that. Take a guess, leave it down below in the comments, guess and see what this one is, and if anyone guesses it, then this game should be working as is, and if no one guesses it, then we'll just play charades with this. But putting these 2 other games I build off to the side, there's one main one I actually want to properly get started on today, and that's one that's linked to sort of a game I kind of started at the beginning of the season, but just sort of left it on the wayside for a while. And that's of course Hitman, a game which at the very start had a pretty decent run, but then as time went on, as more and more people had IRL stuff to deal with, there was less people on, which meant the game couldn't be played as well, which means pretty much Hitman is at a standstill. But I've come up with an idea which might be able to conclude Hitman this time. So for those who've been around Minecraft a long time, you might remember like those Hunger Games maps or something like that. Like those really old ones with a specific theme where you run around, you open up chests and you find things like that. I think like the Hypixel or something like that actually still has those. I plan on actually making something similar to that. Of course, there's plenty more things to discuss than that, but at least that's the general gist of it, and I think this cave actually might be a perfect place I'm building it in. Like, it's really open, there's lots of space to put in a whole bunch of stuff, and I think just personally, this is a great place to have some big old battles in here. But again, because of the size, I doubt we're gonna get this entire thing done today, but we at least need to get a rough outline, and a rough everything, and a rough everything else, and a rough this, and a rough that, and any other roughness you want to put in here, we're gonna have to put it in here. And for the most part, at least, most of the rough edges are pretty much worked out. And when I say rough edges, I mean just like holes or big gaps or something like that. Also, just to give me more things to work with, what I've done is I've added in a few more pillars around the place here. But now I think a big thing I need to do is at least wall off most of this big area, because even though this place is absolutely huge, I don't think I want to use every single nook and cranny around here. So at least as of right now, I'm going to wall things off, and I'm going to wall up in a pretty unique type of way. One I've not really seen too often around the place, where I'm going to use a whole bunch of spruce logs, and oak strip logs, and spruce strip logs, and go in throughout as random and as unorganized as I possibly can. Like, I mean, look at this. Already, it's fitting in pretty well. Just imagine going in throughout this entire place. Well, not throughout the entire place, but like, imagine a big wall of this. That's what I'm saying. And no imagination required, because we finished building up this one big old wall of wood right here, and I think, again, this looks pretty cool. I don't know if this completely and totally fits for a place like this, but I think overall, it fits well enough. And I think on either edge is going to be sort of like a way we could start the game, like maybe pistons and a piston door or something like that. Like, we're gonna have this big old opening, we're gonna terraform a whole bunch of stone around the place, and we're gonna have, again, maybe some fences, fence gates, I don't know, something to signify the game starts. And before I forget, I might as well do it on this side too. Oh, I completely forgot there was a mob spawner down here. Ooh, could we do something with this? Is there a way we can use this somehow in the game? I think it's possible. I mean, when life throws you a wrench, you use a mob spawner instead. Yeah, I'm sure that's how the saying goes. And again, much like the terrain we've been doing back at home, this shouldn't be too necessarily hard. I guess the only main thing is I really want this to sort of fit within the entire area, because if I don't, then it's gonna stand out a lot. But if I do make it like my own thing, that's gonna stand out a lot. Wait, that's the same thing. Okay, but bottom line is I want this to sort of blend into the environment rather than being sticking out. What do we think of this so far? That might work. That might work, something like that. You know how I said a couple episodes ago how, like, I've been enjoying terraforming? I still enjoy it, but when you have to sort of build in a specific style that sort of matches, like, natural generation, I don't know, it gets you thinking a lot more as to what blocks you're placing and where you're placing it. Now, what do we think of this now? I think, okay, this is going in the right direction. This is going in the right direction. And on the topic of going in the right direction, I hear Duba's about to pop on, which means there's finally going to be someone I could actually pull over to actually test run these games I just built. So let's go hunt Duba down and play some games. All right, here we go. First game of drip drop in quite a while. 3, 2, 12, 18, 1, go! Alright, let's jump in. We just need to keep moving and try to knock Duba out. Let's try to get him. Uh-oh. Well, that was a quick round. really quick round. Okay, I'm not gonna go so easy on you this time, Duba. I'm gonna keep moving. Gonna keep jumping around. Gotta keep moving. I bet this would be so fun with plenty more people, and there goes Duba. Okay. I just feel like you can't really backtrack on yourself, too, with this game. Like, it's nearly impossible to do any backtracking. It's really hard to commentate on a game like this where you have to keep moving. Oh. Okay, best of 3 from now. Alright, let's see who is going to win. Am I gonna win at my own game? Probably not if he keeps flicking me. Okay, that's good. I got one. Oh, and he's still trying to pull me down even when he lost. Okay, gotta keep an eye on this little Duba. Oh, keep moving, How did he fall down then? What did I do, or what did he do? I missed that. Okay, there he is again. Come on. Oh, you nearly got me. Okay, oh, running out of ground. Oh. Again, I think this would be so much fun if we had, like, pretty much an entire games full of players playing this one game. You know how crazy that would be? Or how impossible that would be? Probably pretty much completely impossible, but alright, for now, it's just me v Duba. The Dubes versus the Chris. We got this. We will win at our own game we just made. Oh, no. Oh. I think I fell down first, which means I think right now we're tied. Okay, coming down. Right. Okay. This is the one. Wait, did he fall down? Does that mean I won? I think that means I won. But I didn't even knock him down. I didn't even get the pleasure of knocking Duba down. I mean, I'll take the W. Oh, I will take the W, and he will take the creepers. And no, whoa. Okay, hold that thought. Never mind, don't hold that thought. I guess this is the first true, like, test for this one game. I literally have no idea how well this is gonna go, but I'll try first to show you how it works. Okay, push the nose, push the nostril. All right, we got story and help. What could we do with story and help? I need help telling a story. There we go. I need help. Wait, to tell a story. Honestly, I think this would be so much better if we were in a VC, but I think this will still work with just us using the chat. And we can push skeleton horses. Oh, this could be a minigame on its own. And he's really taking his time. Like, I've been waiting here for a good couple minutes and nothing yet. Maybe this game is harder than I thought. I'm not hoping the test at school. I don't know, though. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Okay, yeah, maybe this game, it's probably too hard to do it just with the chat. Well, that abbreviation game certainly could have gone down better, but something that couldn't have gone down better is actually the progress I've been making on this one, Hitman Battle Arena space. Yeah, name's still a workshop here and there, but still. I've done more terraining right here. I think maybe we can edge it out a little bit better into the other wall right there, and I started doing it on that side too, as well as having proper access coming in and out of this one spot, because if we just head ourselves up here, over this way, yeah, right here, we head down this one ladder, and we have both a bubble column as well as a drop chute right down here, which will lead off to that side for that side, and that side for that side. Probably used more sides than I needed to in that sentence. And of course, if I had the time, I totally would spend so much more time down here, but I unfortunately don't. But there's one other thing I kind of want to touch on in this one video, and that's of course back over at my base, and pretty much every single spot has had some form of age built on it. Like, not everything's finished. Of course, we have a bunch more interior work we have to work on, but for the most part, it's coming along well. Apart from this last little spot back here. And I've been brainstorming as hard and as long as I can, and I've come up with a few ideas, but I'm not really set on many of them. I mean, the sign I placed over here all that time ago, it's blank, because, again, I had no idea what to put on this last stage, so leave your ideas down below in the comments if you have any ideas to what I should put down here, unless if I, of course, come up with something I like to put down here. But until any new ideas are made, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.